Hi.
Hi.
What kind of lesson are we going to teach on this video today?
How to make pumpkin pie.
Yes, Pumpkin Pie 101 on Doug Cooking.
There you go.
So where did you get this recipe for this pumpkin pie?
Right. This was a neighbor of mine, Carol.
They literally live just down the hill over
and
here.
it's actually her Aunt Bowie's recipe, but I tweaked the milk a little bit.
Okay, how so?
She used 3 cups of whole milk. I used 2 cups of canned milk and a cup of 2%.
Okay.
2%.
Okay.
So that's what I
you made
use
it
for
your
my
own.
milk.
And why do you use canned milk?
My mom always used canned milk, and I like that flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
A little
it tastes really good.
richer or something.
Richer with the canned
Okay.
milk. So you use 1 cup of the pumpkin.
Okay.
Or one can.
One can. A big
of the
can.
pumpkin. You're gonna have to.
No, that's good. One big can of pumpkin because it's 2
Right.
pies.
1 large can. Wow, there's a lot in here. You need 1 cup of brown sugar, and you use packed brown sugar. So pack it in there.
How aggressive do you get with your packing? Oh, I like this.
I don't have to touch it.
So you put.
I just put my cup in, my clean cup in the bag, and then I fill it
while it's inside.
and I push against the outside so you can fill it up and pack it.
So you don't get any mess.
So you don't
on your
have to make a
counter.
mess. That's
All
good.
right.
So 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of white sugar. Okay.
The brown sugar gives it more caramelly.
Right. You use 2 heaping tablespoons of flour.
I like your little spatula.
Oh,
here.
that's my sugar.
Yeah,
doing my
flour's
flour.
in the front.
Okay, so
Should I keep mixing? You want me to stop?
no, you can stop.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay.
So this is like
2
a
heaping.
thickener.
Right.
for-
That makes it get thick while it's baking. Helps it get thick. And then a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of salt. You have to mix this together first. I do before I put in the eggs. That gets that flour mixed in a little bit better. 4 eggs. So I like to mix mine a little bit, like I said.
You
so
mean beat them up?
beat them up a little bit. That's 2.
Oh, maybe this is too big.
No, that'll work.
That'll work.
That's 3, 4. I just need a fork. I want to mix these up.
How many times do you think you've made this recipe?
A lot.
Yeah. But we really,
I love pumpkin pie.
but we mainly make it at Thanksgiving,
Yes.
not most other times of the year because you have so many other.
So you dump that in, those 4 eggs.
Yeah.
1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. I guess that's okay. It's pretty full.
It's going to be spicy.
Okay.
And-
It calls for 3 cups of milk. And like I said, I used 2 cups of evaporated milk. So we got the 2 of evaporated and 1 cup of, I use 2%, but you can use whole milk. And then you just mix all of this together real good. It's just starting to get combined real nice. Now,
Takes a minute.
plus I don't want to spill it out. Get that pumpkin pie spice mixed in.
May I? I see.
Yeah, on
From
this
this side, there's pumpkin.
I cleaned my spatula off if you want to get that.
Oh yeah, I'll get that too. I like spatulas.
I do too.
No, I like this size for starter kids.
Yeah.
So how do you get it from this to these?
Just dump it in.
You just eyeball it?
Yeah, I eyeball it.
Wow.
I pour it in both, and then I look to see which one needs a little bit more, and then I scrape the rest in with the spatula.
Okay.
We're going to try to do this without making a super duper mess.
Oh my, this is good. I'm looking to see where you stopped.
I don't even know. I have to just kind of stand back and look.
Oh, that's pretty good.
If you scoop out, you'll be scooping and scooping forever.
No, yeah, no, and then I'd get it all over the edge. No, that's almost perfectly even.
I need my spatula.
She knows what she's doing.
I've made a couple.
You've made a couple. How many pies, if you had to guess, How many pies have you
in my
made?
lifetime?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't even have a clue.
I mean, hundreds.
I've
Easy.
given-
1,000?
I've given a lot away
Yeah.
too.
How old were you when you can remember making your first pie?
It was probably
Teenager?
1973.
Oh, really? I mean, like you
I didn't bake pies at home.
didn't bake at
My
home.
grandmother and my mom baked all the pies, but I watched them do it all.
Is that how you think you really learned? Is from
Oh
that?
yeah, it is.
All right, are we ready to go in the oven?
And the reason Carol gave me that recipe for the filling
just take
is
this off.
she and her husband brought us up a piece of pumpkin pie one day, and it was so good. I said, Carol, I love this filling. Can you give me your recipe? So she did.
Oh, that's amazing. Let's recap. What do we have the oven set at?
425,
And for how long?
15 minutes.
And then you do what?
Then you turn it down to 325 for an hour.
And you said sometimes even longer.
Sometimes longer. You take a clean knife and you put it down the middle. It's supposed to come out clean.
Clean. And does it make a little? Does
It
make a
will.
little notch?
It won't hurt
You don't
anything.
care.
No.
When do you sprinkle pumpkin
We do
pie?
this now.
Okay.
I almost forgot.
No, let's do it.
The pumpkin pie
Yeah, you
spice
got
goes
the
on top.
lid
And you
back on.
don't need a whole great big
This is
lot.
like the way you.
Just a little
embellish
bit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that look.
You already have it in the pie, so you don't need a whole bunch on top.
So that's like less than half a teaspoon. You know, maybe a
Probably.
quarter.
Oh yeah, I think so.
And you get a little bit on the crust.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm on your way.
No, I'm just trying to get the parts I missed.
It looks good.
Yeah.
All right, we ready to
A little
go
bit
in?
more in this. There.
Okay.
That's good.
Great.
We're going to put them in the oven. And
Same rack.
same rack right beside each other.
And there's no reason to put, they're not going to spill.
They're not going to run over.
Yeah. Like if it was a fruit pie, you
Yeah, I would put a cookie sheet or something underneath this rack. There we go. So it's on 425, 15 minutes, so we got to time it. 15 minutes. And then after that 15 minutes, take it down to 325 for about another hour.
Right.
Which one should I check?
You can check mine. You don't rotate unless they're
No.
like maybe browning a little bit.
I mean, if it looks like they're done more in the back, then I'll turn them around, but I didn't bother. Okay, we're going to try
It's
them.
been a full hour since we lowered the temperature.
Yeah, I don't know if they're done yet. I think they might be
I
done.
think they're done. Oh, that looks good.
Your pie plate's easier to get a hold
Well,
of.
that's it. It's harder to crimp, but it's
Yeah.
easier to hold.
Let me put
Nice, nice.
Hope they taste good.
And there's like a little light cracking on the edge, but it kind of settles back down.
Right, the heat gets, when it gets cooled off.
It doesn't crack really in the middle.
Right. So
What do you think?
I think they look good,
They look good.
but
They smell great.
I would let them cool completely before you cut them. Don't cut them warm.
What would happen if you cut them warm? They would run.
Well, not necessarily.
I don't think you put too much pumpkin pie spice on. I really
No, I
like
think
the
it's-
edges of the crust and it gives it a nice color.
And I didn't cover the crust when I baked it. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Some people do cover the crust so they don't get real dark, but they didn't get too dark.
When we came out of the oven and there were like these cracks that are on the outside, they kind of just go away.
Right.
Now your little knife.
Yeah, my knife when I checked it to see if it was done.
Do I need to get you like bamboo skewers?
I don't know.
You know? And how do you like yours cool but not refrigerator cold?
I don't like it refrigerator cold, but Papa likes it refrigerator cold.
I like it both.
He likes it
I like it straight out of the fridge, like maybe even a
Yeah.
little slice for breakfast
I like it just room temperature
with
with the whipped cream.
whipped cream.
Yeah, the ready whip.
You like the can.
I like the homemade, but
You don't
I don't
do
ever
it.
get to make homemade.
I
You
might-
can make homemade.
I might
whipped
make
cream.
some homemade
You
whipped
could
cream.
even make some for Thanksgiving and bring it. We can have it.
Homemade whipped cream for
Yeah.
things. That's easy.
Yeah.
I usually don't get to do any of the tough jobs except for gravy, carving, and
Yes,
now
you do
whipped
get
cream.
to carve. Yeah.
All right, good.
Now you can go home and carve this.
This is good. Oh, it looks
Okay.
good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Thank
Love you.
That was a great. Love you too.